Each year, a student is chosen from among the graduates to deliver the Valedictory Address. The graduate is chosen based on achievement and on how they have lived out the core principles of LaSallian education. The Valedictory Address is meant to inspire the graduating class as they turn towards the future, to reach for higher ideals, and to put what they have learned into action. Olivia Connor has been chosen as valedictorian for the class of 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Miss Olivia Connor.
Good morning, St. Mary's, Board of Trustees, Brother Edmund, administration, faculty, parents, the Golden Grads of 1968, and the class of 2018. I am so grateful to be among these soon-to-be graduates of St. Mary's College High School. There are a lot of people in this graduating class who've grown up and glowed up in the last 4 years. Parents, if you don't know what glowed up means, just ask your graduate after this. It's a compliment. I recall some rolly backpacks and really long hair. I remember a time where we maybe shared a little too much with one another over Snapchat and in text messages. Those moments will forever live on with us in yearbooks and, unfortunately, the internet. This moment came far too quickly for some, and for others, couldn't get here fast enough. We've been through a lot in our 4 years. We've lost classmates, faculty, and staff members, and gained amazing new ones. We have new insights, new skills, and new experiences under our belts. As a class, we've banded together to support people from all corners of the country and across the world. We've done a lot, and I hope all of you are proud. So what's next for the class of 2018? Some are off to college, some are staying nearby, others, like myself, are going a little far away. I'm sure you parents have some mixed feelings about that. I know my mom joked about kicking me out, but now that it's happening, she's not such a fan. Others still will be joining the workforce or taking a year off to gain more knowledge and experience. Here is where our futures diverge. We are all taking different paths, full of possibilities, but also unknowns, which can be scary. We are venturing into new territory, and I would be remiss not to note the uncertainty I feel in leaving my own bubble. We are all born into bubbles. These bubbles can help us feel safe. For some, they signify a time in childhood where there wasn't much to worry about. Made from thicker or thinner soap, our bubbles can start out huge. The older we get, the smaller our bubbles get. Once you blow a bubble, it can't get any bigger. They fill up with memories and hopes for the future, maybe involving a college we want to attend or a dream profession. They can also fill up with doubts, anxieties, and questions about our place in this world. If you took advantage of opportunities presented to you as a St. Mary's student, you had a chance to test life outside of our bubbles. You know, it's like when your hands are all soapy so you can poke a bubble without actually popping it. Maybe you traveled for Enrichment Week and you went to Haiti or Israel or Montana. Or maybe you stuck around the Bay and encountered something that inspired you here in our own backyards. Maybe you participated in Social Action LaSallian Team or Peace and Justice and helped to orchestrate community service events. If you paid attention to the world around you and really absorbed all that was going on, you may have caught a glimpse of life outside of our bubbles. Something possibly misleading about bubbles is that they're clear, see-through. So people inside bubbles might not know that they're in there and remain oblivious to the efforts of those who keep our bubbles aloft. We instead recognize family and friends who've helped us navigate adolescence. For me, That's my mom, my dad, and my grandmother. We also celebrate all those whose brightness and dedication uplift our St. Mary's community. Members of our buildings and grounds crew, like Miss Aguirre, some of you know her as Fabi, who keep our campus beautiful and take care of us in many ways we don't even realize. Staff, like Miss Willette, in the main office, whose smile, constant jokes, and spunk shine brightly through our days. She'll be missed in retirement. Administrators, like Brother Edmund, who's concluding his tenure as president. Brother Edmund has led this school for many years and made it a home for all of us. And teachers, like Mr. Olivier, who's also graduating alongside us as he ends his remarkable 42-year run overseeing dramatic productions at St. Mary's. During previews for this year's musical, The Addams Family, Mr. O asked us to reflect on the question, what do you love? He always encouraged us to find and pursue our passions. Thank you, all of you, for helping to make St. Mary's the wonderful place that it is. Class of 2018, our bubbles are about to pop. Now we prepare to enter into a world in which people may not care about us so much, one in which we certainly won't be spoon-fed, according to Dr. Imperial. What does this mean for us? To those feeling that St. Mary's has left them unprepared, I say you are wrong. As I explained, because bubbles are clear, sometimes they're easy to miss. St. Mary's has taught us to live with purpose, and that is what we need to face the challenges ahead. From the classroom, to the stage, to the field, and beyond, we have learned to value education, to love and respect one another, to be a voice for the voiceless, and care for those less fortunate, to fight for justice, and to have faith, even in something we may not fully comprehend. By no means are we the best versions of ourselves. We have a lot of growing to do still. It's an uphill battle from here, but we have a solid foundation in our LaSallian upbringing. I cannot say that as a graduating senior, I have all the answers, that I found my one true calling in life and all I'm doing is setting out to accomplish it. But I can, with 100% honesty and truth, say that St. Mary's has sparked a fire in me to find it. My hope for myself, as well as every single student in the class of 2018, is that we find the answer to Mr. Ho's question, that we find our love. I don't mean our soulmates, although I hope you find that too. I mean our passions, our reasons to live, to learn, grow, and give back. It will be hard, but nobody said life would be easy. These next years will be an adventure unlike anything we've ever experienced. No nets and no bubbles. But I have full confidence in every one of us to succeed. Whether we were close friends or acquaintances, I carry an appreciation for you in my heart. Thank you for the laughs and lessons learned. I can't wait to see where we go next. Congratulations, class of 2018.